What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another review. This is the second week in a row that I played something that I typically wouldn't, and this resulted in another negative outcome. This game is called TechWars Online 2, and it has plenty of problems for me to talk about, but I want to start by saying this is early access and this is a really rough alpha. With that being said, it needs lots of work. There aren't any lobbies, and the biggest problem I had was finding anyone online. Seriously, I encountered 3 other players in the course of an entire hour. If no one is playing this early access, then the future doesn't look bright for TechWars. The game itself is pretty rough as well, if I'm to be completely honest. I'm assuming the game mode that I played is the only one currently available because there's no option to play anything else. The mode has 3 points that you capture and hold from the other team until you reach a certain score threshold. If you play other online shooters, you will know it as domination, and while I enjoy that type of game, it seems really unbalanced in this one. Once I took the lead, then it was pretty much over because you can spawn trap the other team. I can't speak a lot to how fun this would be with a larger team with friends, but I'm more than confident that even with my buddies, we wouldn't play this game over other things like Battlegrounds, Insurgency, or CSGO because it lacks the proper balance to successfully create a competitive environment that makes the player actually care. Some of the mechs are overpowered, especially when you can use the laser to melt your opponent down very quickly and then just wait for a brief cooldown, then destroy them again. It quickly turns into a point and shoot contest, and there's no potential for players to develop actual gun skill or anything like that. The way the mechs traverse the map is janky as well, and there are areas that you should be able to walk through that are simply invisible walls. When the elevation changes, it feels like you should be able to find shorter ways to travel, but it's a matter of walking all the way around all of this stuff just to get where you need to go, which doesn't make sense to me when the point of domination is to get to the hill as quickly as possible. It looks and feels bad. It's glitchy, laggy, and it feels so incomplete right now. All of that aside, the game looks okay, I guess, in terms of its design. It kind of reminds me of an overhead point-and-click version of Hawken, but the first-person stuff Hawken has going on is a lot more fun than this. The game doesn't look bad, so graphics aren't a terrible flaw, but the music that plays during the battle fits the mood well, so that helps too, and I didn't mind it until I heard it for an hour straight, and by then I found it very tiresome, I'm not going to lie. I want to cut this a break because it's in early access, but it really isn't even ready for that. This game needs to be reworked and turned into something that players will want to play. The reason I say that is because no one is playing this, so I can't recommend an MMO when there's no community. I wouldn't spend money on this game, but if you guys are interested, then check it out on Steam. Well, that is TechWars Online 2, guys. If you liked it, leave a like. If you hated it, leave a like anyway. And make sure to join our Discord so you can talk games with me, and I will see you on the next one.